before you answer, who wants to go first? Just for the sake of order, one person should go first every question. So who wants to go first?
Deborah.
I was about to say Grace because she's the senior.
No! Are we going to do that?
Just put it out there.
Are your friends good people?
Yes.
This one here. What did they do you?
No, you see, when you said that question now, it reminded me of like times when I thought my then friends were good people, and then it turns out that they were not.
To the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge right now, good is very subjective. I'll say they're okay people. They can be better. I'm joking. Never gonna see that. Look at this girl. Look at this girl.
As the good who could be better friends.
Yeah.
We'll be good to you on your birthday, but not better.
Say that when it's coming. Don't block your own blessing.
Don't forget that after my birthday is yours. Anyhow you cheat on my birthday is how to cheat you on yours. You set the tone.
Oh my god.
Oh, but no, but seriously, yes, my friends are, to the best of my knowledge, good people. In the next few months, few years, they might turn out to be trashy. We don't know. I don't know if I'll still be seeing this girl's face or the person behind the camera. Maybe I'll call her when they say, "Test me my face from that video right now." I don't want to see my face.
Wait till do this girl. Like, who hurt you?
Take away my picture, my
Trust issues.
I'm telling you. Trust
No.
issues poster face.
I swear, we need to anoint this girl with oil.
Don't worry, 10 years from now, I'll remind you about this day.
So funny. The next question is, do you think you'll still be friends with your current friends 10 years from now?
Yes, I believe so.
I would wish so, you know.
What's something your friends have told you about yourself?
I honestly feel like before I thought I was like the best person ever, but then seeing how some of my friends behaved made me realize that there's more for me to work on, and like my kindness and being nice and being friendly.
Oh, well, that my value doesn't depend on how perfect I am.
That's so cute. Your friends must be really nice. Obviously, you'd be perfect as your God is perfect. When I say perfection, what do you mean by that?
Do you believe in soulmates?
How do you define soulmates?
You met with your soul. Your friends can be your destiny helpers. You know, someone who God has put in your place for that season. So I believe in that. Soulmates, I guess you can say soulmates as well, like, you know, not the one person, but like a group of people that God has put in place. You know, if you want to use that, then yes, I believe in soulmates. But I don't believe in the one. If you're talking about like, a man or a woman, whichever one, I don't believe in that. No.
I'm just gonna back off her answer for this one.
Look at that. How do you end a friendship that you know needs to end? Especially if you guys have been friends for a long time.
Block.
Wait, one of the instructions relationship goes, send them away with a blessing in peace. Give them that peace.
Oh my god. Do Abraham did Ishmael and his mother, but
exactly.
You pack it nicely. You don't throw it out. You give them a nice box.
yeah.
Wrap the bow and say thank you for your time. Stick on there and give it to them.
Okay. Would you date any of your male friends? And if yes, why haven't you moved to him?
Don't make people start doing mental.
Listen.
Like she
I am
talked
out
about
here doing the Lord's work. So that there are any young men, any gentlemen that are friends with you guys and they're, you know, trying to think, is this girl checking for me? They can get an idea.
Grace, yeah.
They can get an idea and shoot their shot. I'm
Grace,
just helping out.
you have to
people.
start first.
I
I want to hear your answer.
You have to hear my answer. At a point in my life, yes.
She's about to lie.
I want to do us like this.
She don't answer the question, but she will.
Roundabout.
Literally, this is going to be a roundabout.
And
I'll leave it at maybe, but why haven't I? Is because I think there's certain things where, in as much as I consider you a great person, and you know, there's maybe like a place where I just feel like we just don't align, or maybe I think our lives aren't going in the same direction, you know, and that is so important for me. Our lives have to be going in the same direction or similar directions. Anyways, we can't be doing two totally different things. Even though what you're doing is great, it's just like so. Yeah, maybe. My male friends are great though. So
I feel like for me, you've been, you know, blessed in that aspect where your male friends are good people.
They're less than 5, by the way.
For me, I feel like unfortunately for me, most of my male friendships I've had to like end because there's always something off, and I don't know how to stay in situations that don't serve me. So at this point in my life, with the very few male friendships that I still kind of have, would I date any of them? No. Are they wonderful people? Yes. But they're just so far away from me, and unfortunately, you know yourself.
In terms of location.
Yeah, and those friendships are amazing, and I feel like even if I don't want to say like, oh, you know, if we date then we'll run something good, because I feel like even if we date and it doesn't work, we'll still be great friends.
So, I get that. Yeah. Unless you really just do the most, then it's like
Unless you burn your house.
Yeah, exactly. But if it just doesn't work, but if you go out of your way to be cruel to me and be wicked to me, no.
But I feel like with the friends that I have now, I don't think anyone will go out of their way to be cruel to me.
Exactly. Because otherwise, would we have been friends for this long? Exactly. And I would have seen it in. Because I've known friends who like they tell me about their relationships and what happens, and they're vulnerable about it, and it's just like, I see how you are with other people, even when you've made mistakes. I see your heart in it, and when you've made mistakes, you've owned up to it. Yeah. So,
you know, the funny thing about what you just said, I just remember that some of my friends actually tell me what they do in their relationships. I'm like, I can't do this. So actually, maybe that's my reason for no. But apart from the fact they're also like really far away. Yeah. But yeah, some of them are like terrible people in relationships. So, yeah.
That's the potential answer to the previous question.
Which one?
Like, are your friends good people?
Yeah. They're good people. They just make a lot of mistakes that, you know, I don't think you should be making. Like, from the outside, I'm like, whoa. But I don't know what I'll do if I was inside that situation.
Well, what's something you regret about your past friendship?
My dear, being too open too fast. That's something I always regret. Because, like, now you have somebody out in the world who knows all these deep things about you that even your closest family members don't know, but this person knows, and then it turns out that they're terrible people, and then but because you opened so soon, now you have to let go of that friendship. It hurts because, you know, you've been so vulnerable with them and you thought this was the friendship that was going to be forever.
It's funny because my reason is the exact opposite.
Really?
Yes. Like literally the way you guys, I'm an oversharer, and now you see me crying, you see. This was not me for the first 24 years of my life. If you hurt my feelings, I won't tell you. If you do, like, I never wanted to rock the boat. And also, I just never ever asked people for help or for insight into my situations. So, I think for me, that robbed me from being able to have, like, a good, healthy, raw, like, relationship, friendship with someone.
What's different about the way you make friends as an adult?
The way you say adult, I don't like it because, like, I literally just started my 20s. You understand? I'm not.
Well, as a full-blown adult.
Adults, we don't mature.
I tell you.
For me, it's definitely. I don't wait to be invited. I always felt the need to be invited into friendships, into this, because I just felt the need, like, I have to be chosen to be sure that I'm wanted there. So now I invite people, and, you know, if it sticks, it sticks. I've made some very great connections that way.
It's a bad difference because I think it set me back, but I'm not as intentional as I was before. I just everything take its place. Obviously, later in the future, I want to learn how to, you know, be intentional again with my friendships. But at this time of my adult life, right now, let's roll. Let's see how everything goes. That's how I'm enjoying it. So that's something that's different.
What's one small but meaningful thing that makes all the difference to you and a friend?
Thoughtfulness. Like, in whatever shape or form it takes, you know. Even sometimes just saying, like, oh, Grace was an exam, this, that, and like, oh, you guys were providing food for me when I was studying. I almost shed tears, like, and I know it probably doesn't mean a lot when I say I almost cried, but like many times it means a lot. But things like that, you know.
Absolutely, for me too. Thoughtfulness, especially when you do something that maybe I said in passing, and being there, being present is something that means the world to me. Oh, and loyalty. Oh my goodness.
Right.
I don't play with that at all. If I feel like you're disloyal, I can't.
Oh my god, you sound like all those guys. Like, yeah, I'm looking for a girl who's
loyal.
I'm looking for a ride or die.
Where are we riding Why must I die? Is the question.
Once I hear that rubbish,
Why don't I care?
think of your deepest, most wholesome friendship. What makes that friendship what it is?
It's not about like what can you do for me, what can she do for me, but it's about how can we help build each other. So that takes precedence over all. So it's more like a give rather than like a take type of situation.
I don't think I can answer. I can't answer the question. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry. It's too much for my brain.
I didn't want to disclose this in the beginning, but there's a prize to whoever gives the best answer. Unfortunately,
That is wicked because it's like she was waiting for someone.
Unfortunately,
You chose your winner already. You were waiting for this question because you knew I could not answer. Just say you wanted to give Grace the
how would
prize.
I know you didn't answer the question?
No, don't worry. Give Grace.
The prize is AirPods. Since some people have been saying they want AirPods, but unfortunately, it turns out.
But let me tell you something. Because I didn't answer that question doesn't mean I didn't answer better.
Get right. Look. I'll get right to get left.
Please, if you hear the read on this side, I mean,
Well, those are all the questions I have. How do you feel though?
No, it definitely made me think about certain things a lot. I think they're important questions because I feel like, I'm gonna put this here, not enough people understand that friendships don't just happen. Healthy friendships need to be healthy too. They don't just happen. They have to be intentional.
I feel like these questions made me realize that I have really fallen back on friendships and being a good friend, and I gave myself too much leeway saying yes because of what happened before, it's because of like it's past, it's time to like build new friendships and be better, and it's been a while. It's time for you to heal.
Something I have learned, and I've heard someone else say this before, and for me it's been so real. The friendships I have now, they actually set the stage for like relationships with men.
Yeah,
because if I meet someone and they don't know how to function in this healthy way, or like they go about, they just never been intentional about any sort of relationship, it's so obvious. And sometimes like, okay, if you're willing to learn, I can see it, because I had to go through a learning process with my friends and they were patient with me. But then there's some who are just like, this is just how it is, why you know, type of thing, and it just makes it very hard for me to settle there, because at the end of the day, this person is my teammate, but I can't be with them the way I am with my friends. So how is this partnership gonna work when I'm gonna have to be going back to my friends all the time, even when we're together? You know, just to get the support, the build, the growth that I need. I need to be able to achieve that with you too. So that's, I feel like friendships set the stage for that in so many ways, and so it's so beautiful when you have that in friendships.
I literally, like, I couldn't agree more. This has been Turn Questions with gratitude and goodness. Goodness. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next
Hit the
video.
button. It's there. The subscribe. Where's the subscribe button? Is it here?
It's
Is it there? I've always
somewhere,
wanted to do that in my life.
Oh, okay.
So hit the subscribe button. It's gonna hit the subscribe
You're
button.
pointing exactly on Deborah's boobs, like, okay.
Hit the subscribe button!
Oh my God.
Hit it!
No.
Hit the subscribe button!
This is not like I'm trying. You can point up. I'll put it up. Okay.
Hit the subscribe button. Then please like and subscribe and share.
Yes. Thank you.